Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 19th of January 2026. I hope you've had a nice weekend and you're all geared up for the week ahead. And a new week starts today. Just a heads up, there might not be anything coming out of the studio between Friday this week and the following Thursday because I'm off to Prague for a few days of relaxation and to have a look at the city. So just to give you a heads up, there might not be any reviews. I might try and do some automated ones, but I haven't decided yet. Anyway, hello and welcome. If you've only just joined us on the channel, then welcome, welcome, welcome. You are more than welcome. And I hope there's some memories here that will invoke those precious memories that you had of gaming as a child. Or if you are new to the retro scene, well, there's a lot for you to catch up on. Anyway, this is Yoshi Story on the N64. I thought it'd be about time I started doing a few more N64 games. It wasn't my favourite console either. I had one, but I didn't really get on with it. I don't know if it was the controller or just the quality of the games that I just didn't get on with. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it another lease of life and have a go at some of the games I never got round to playing the first time around. But this is, this is Yoshi's Story, and well, let's see what it's all about, shall we? So, if you're familiar with Yoshi, he has a long tongue. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, this is like Yoshi's Island a little bit, but on the 64. So there you go. Graphically, it's very pretty. And I think this is a combination of animated and hand-drawn, I think, if I'm remembering rightly. So the idea is to get from A to B and scoff as much fruit as you can. I think that's pretty much how it goes. You can eat pretty much everything on this. You have to use your shells or your eggs there to be able to shoot the bubbles and pop them. And so you got the little helper things as well, which is great because it means it will help you out as you go. Those blocks with the little talky things on them, those are your hint blocks. They'll tell you exactly what you need to know. So you wake up Miss Warp. There's okay. So there's several of these apparently scattered across the level, and you'll be able to warp between them, which is great. So keep an eye out for them. And you can see at the top of the screen there, we've got fruits going along the top. I think you've got to complete this elephant dude here with his big stop sign. Yes. We've got to get past him somehow. Oh, okay. He's gone down the bottom of the screen now. You elephant git. Anyway, we're going to find a way around him. Okay, so he's on his head. Let's see if I can get... Oh, no. Okay. We'll address the controls in a little while, but this sort of like 3D-esque scenario sometimes doesn't work. Anyway, Pac-E-Derm. Very funny. But don't shorten his name. For God's sake. Don't shorten his name. No. Just don't, because that suddenly becomes incredibly racist. Anyway, so released by Nintendo, as you would expect. We play as Mario's little dragon sidekick, Yoshi. But this time you can select like loads of different colours of him as well. So we're playing as the pink one at the moment. Obviously Yoshi, we all know him in his traditional green, but there are different Yoshis that you can play as, which is nice. Gives you a choice of different colours, and I don't know if they've got different abilities or anything like that, but it's nice to have the choice of different colours. Just trying to figure out if I've missed anything to get past that elephant. Anyway, love the colours, and I love the graphics. They're very nice. The whole game seems to be more engineered towards children, though. So, like, before the Mario games, they're kind of like a mixed bag between adult and child, or child and adult, whichever way around you want to look at it. So I can knock him on his ass, so that's quite cool. He looks a little bit stunned there, which is good. Now, I've got to try and find a way to get past him. Oh, it's easy as that. Right, so I've got to stun him, and then if he's stunned on the top, run underneath him, and if he's stunned on the bottom, then you run across the top. That seems simple enough. Anyway, yes, this is incredibly nice to look at. Very, very nice to look at indeed. Those blocks there will replenish your eggs. Isn't all those elephant fools? So you can eat the Shy Guys as well, by the way, so you know. You see, I think I've got a green egg at the end there. Yeah, that's from eating him. Right, so I'm going to splat the elephant and then run at the top and across the top. So that should get me across. There we go. But yeah, it's very nice. I would say it's, like I say, it's more engineered for the younger player than the older player. I know this got a bit of criticism back in the day for it being a little bit too simple. So I kind of agree with that sentiment. Now we're going to race, but I want to try and get these apples and stuff too, because the apples are fruit of the day. There we go. So we're going to get the coins as well. Coins are always useful. So yes, I'm going to move on to music and sound now, because the sound and the music, the sound and music is very, very nice. The soundtrack itself is incredibly good, I've got to say, for a... I think for an N64 game, to be fair. But yeah, it's very, very good. The music and sound really do pop, which is great. So if you've got this running through an amplifier, then you're going to get the maximum out of this sound, and it's actually very nice. The music is excellent, and you get all the sound effects as well, and speech samples, and well, say speech samples. Yoshi speech, as much as he speaks, you know what I mean. The sound effects for Yoshi actually done by a proper human being as well, by the way. But yeah, I just literally cannot fault the music and sound. It's incredibly good and high quality as well. Always good in games, isn't it? When you get something that's nice to hear. Sometimes you get games that have the most atrocious soundtracks. Poochie will gladly show you the way. Right, come on, Poochie, show me the way, doggy bup. Or don't. Okay, that didn't. Maybe I did something wrong there. Anyway, yes, you can eat Shy Guys, and then you can poop them out as eggs. Yay! The controls are nice as well, actually. So you've got you use the thumbstick to move around, and then you've got A and B. One of those will make you jump, and then you've got your tongue on the other one. The C pad, which is on the right hand side, the yellow buttons on the N64 pad, are used to aim your eggs. You can throw them around the screen that way. There you go. We've now completed the fruits that we needed for the level, and now Yoshi's going to be happy. That's the idea of the game, is to get your happiness score up. Yes, absolutely. And if you use the Z button, you can aim as well. Gives you a bit more of a free-form aim than the C pad. Anyway, I think it's a very well thought out game, and I think it is good. But I think the initial reaction's right, is that a younger player is going to enjoy this more than an older player. I'm not sure this is something I would come back to, but that's only because it's not my type of game. I mean, listen to this. Listen. That's the only part of the soundtrack I really don't like. It's just bizarre singing in a weird, I don't know, even it's not an accent, is it? But yeah. Yeah. So younger players, absolutely going to get your thumbs up there, and you're going to enjoy this. Have you played Yoshi's Story, by the way? And if you have, let me know in the comments. It's very, very well designed. I've got to say, I'm very impressed with the design of the game. And we'll play as classic Yoshi on this level. You get a chance, you get a choice to play on the different ones. But, yeah, all the animations and everything else on the Yoshis are so cute. And, yeah, just gobbling up your enemies will yield eggs that shoot out of your bum. So there you go. Wonderful. What we got here? More green eggs. Right. So, yeah, that's basically your eggs, your ammunition, so to speak. Yeah. I mean, it's a fun game. Absolutely, it's a fun game. Just like I said, it's not really something that I don't know. I might come back to it. I enjoyed Yoshi's Island. So who knows? I may come back to it in the future. But for the purposes of the channel and my own personal sort of review on this, is that this would probably be a one-time use for me. I wouldn't rush back to play this one if it was like something that I was really enjoying. And you know, I'm going to give it a solid 7, I think, for the score. But the playability is nice. The controls are nice and tight, and they work really well. They're very responsive as well, which is always nice. So obviously we can't moan too much about the game because it is very cool. The replay value, I think, for a younger player is very high. Like I said, for myself, probably not one I'd rush back to play, but it doesn't mean I dislike the game. It's just something I probably wouldn't come back to in any sort of hurry. But that's my view. I'm not going to push my views on anybody. If you like the look of this game and you think you might play it a lot, or if you have played it and you were quite addicted to it back in the day, then fair play. Absolutely fair play to you. I've enjoyed playing it. Absolutely. It's a nice little platformer. Does it show off the capabilities of the 64? Not really, but for me, it's very sort of, I don't know, is this something the SNES could have done? I don't know. But 2D wasn't really the powerhouse of the 64. The 3D graphics were much better, like Super Mario World, WWE No Mercy, F-Zero 64, all of those sort of games. That was what where the power lies really with the machine. So there you go. The games I will be looking at as well, F-Zero and all that jazz. So if you've got a favourite N64 game, knock it down in the comments and I'll see if I've got it, and if I have, then I will review it at some point down the road. I do have a big list of games that I'm going to be looking at, so I'll add it to my list. But don't be shy, pull up a chair and leave me a comment. So that's it from me today, ladies and gents. Yoshi Story on the N64. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a good one. And I'll catch you all again tomorrow, where we rerun the fun. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, you keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!
Welcome, stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, where we live in the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit